Hi guys, this is the M-scope x7 to x90 stereo microscope. It's designed for soldering and microsurgeries. So this is going to be my quick review for this stereo microscope. Its magnification is x7 to x90, and you can magnify up to x90 from x7 basically. You have these two eyepieces. This is already set up. It comes in a giant box. I think it felt like it was 60-70 pounds, so it's pretty heavy. It's like a huge cardboard box. So you have two eyepieces that comes off. Obviously, it's a microscope. Let's put this back. And it also has, this is a triocular, so it also has like a attachment for the USB camera. This USB camera is 5 megapixel. It comes with a USB cord that links to a computer. And you have the adjustment here. This is the zoom in. So you have ×1 and up to 2, 3, and you can get up to like 4.5 zoom. This knob is adjustment for the microscope to go up and down in a quick manner, and they articulate. If you release this valve, this articulate this way, and once you lock in, it stays locked in one place. But the microscope itself can move this way. I only have one hand, so I can't really do the adjustment. Maybe I could try. Yeah, see the microscope can be, once you loosen it, you can adjust it. So just give me 1 sec. Let me put this back. One second. Okay. Alright, as you can see, this is pretty big. My hand is this big, and all this is solid iron. Solid metal here. This is a counterweight. So what happens is you can slide this microscope back and forth without tilting over. This base is very heavy. It's take my word for it. It's probably like at least 20 to 30 pounds. It's heavy, just the base. So there's enough, and on top of that you have a counterweight over here, which will keep this microscope from falling over. It's very sturdy, and you can rotate it. It's very adjustable. Yep, that's pretty much it. The rest of it, these knobs are just tension. It keeps stuff. It keeps this motion locked in place. So I usually keep this loose. This locks this piece through this piece over here, the bar here. So this piece is locked by this knob. So this knob is always being tensioned. Speaking of which, tighten it. Here, this knob locks this piece to this bar, so it's also always tensed up. Underneath, very importantly, there's a little retainer. It's blocking this piece from falling off. So when you assemble it, make sure you put this piece back on. Otherwise, your microscope might fall off because this is not all that sturdy. This can become loose, and the microscope can fall right off while you're doing your work without this little piece over here. So that's pretty much it. I really like this. As you can see behind this microscope is what I had before. I also made a video for this. You can just see the size difference. This is a regular, binocular microscope from M-scope. It's good enough. It's good enough to get any work done. But because of this, it's head heavy, so it tilts over easily. I had to tape over a weight plate to keep it like tilting over. It comes with a US LED light. This is the old one. I don't think I made a review on the LED light yet, but it's pretty much, it turns on. And since it's LED, it's cool to touch. It's not gonna burn you. But it only has like one light bulb in there. And this, the price range of this microscope, it's $200. This is the one I'm doing review. It was $800. You can buy this. Both of these came from Amazon. You can buy with the camera, which I regret I did. I don't think this is a good deal at all for the camera. It was 200 something included in the $800 price. So without a camera, this microscope realistically is only $600 or less. Yeah, it's about $500-600. So I definitely would buy, if I were you. You're doing micro soldering. If you're a completely beginner, you don't want to spend that much money, you should get this one. It's only $200 and it's cheap and quick to use. And this, I would just buy this if I knew. I wouldn't even bother with this model down back there. This is just so much better. Obviously, due to its size and its articulation. It's easy to maneuver. It comes with, I think this is 85 or 144 LED lights. So instead of only have one LED light back there, you see that LED light. This one has 144, and you can just see like how bright it comes. This light can be detached and used onto any stereo microscope. Comes with a wire. It has a knob for adjusting brightness, on and off switch, so I can turn it on. And now the LED light's on. And you can adjust the brightness. It's very similar to traditional halogen lighting ring you get, but without actually being fire hazard, since this is LED light. Also uses far less energy, so power-wise it's also very powerful. And you can keep this on all day without worrying about like cost too much money. And that's an iPad 2 logic board. It's just there for demonstration purpose. Okay, I usually just leave this on the max. So, and let me just show you, since this is a triocular microscope, it has 3 lenses. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I guess it's tradition, M-Scope only makes 2 eyepieces down there. So what happened is when you switch, there's a little knob here, a little pulley. I don't know what to call it. It's a little bar. You pull it out. This, when you put it in, this eyepiece gets, let me see. Yes, this eyepiece gets light. So let me can see. There we go. So you can see a little bit through the microscope. Let me zoom in and move this to a part that's. There we go. Hold on a sec. Alright, so you can see it gets a very clear image. And you can zoom in. This is 45x, I think, or probably more. It doesn't really matter. For soldering, you 45 or 90. This goes up. This microscope goes to 90, but 45 should be more than enough for soldering. Anything more, you're really not helping yourself with the soldering. Okay. So from what I understand, the lens I put up here, like here, this little piece, it's only times 0.5. That's why I only go out to 45. I think this whole maximum zooming it goes to 45 with this piece. But if you change this to 2x, which comes in the box that when you buy this microscope, you can get this magnification up to 90. The only part I don't like about getting the times 2 is that once you mount that on, you get less distance here for you to do the soldering work. So even though you zoom in more, but you're not gonna have enough room to work underneath. So that's the only downside with the zooming.